Hello and welcome to SquishiVision. I have just finished watching Bad Batch Entombed. It's my immediate reaction, having just finished watching it. Not only had any time to kind of go through it or look at any details. I'm sorry that my hair is in your face, but I couldn't get stuff like that. Leah's also here. She didn't really watch it. She kind of just circled my food a bunch of time and then decided she was gonna sit in my lap. So, but she's trying to make the stream out. Here you are. So, yeah, another episode where the Bad Batch do things and they pretty much end the episode the same way that they started. I will give some credit where credit is due. Hunter did not act excessively overprotective. It was pretty much Omega waiting to go on to the adventure they went on and being like, please can we go? Sorry, that's not her voice, that's a little twist. Omega was like, please can we go? That's not a voice either. I can't. Why am I trying with the accents? Lily needs to sit in a more comfortable position. And Hunter's like, fine, you can go on this little trip. And that's actually kind of, I guess, growth for Hunter. I mean, he does look like really tired. But that's a mood. Thanks for ruining that effect, Lily. You can back. Come on, choose what you can be. And then, yeah, I mean, a bunch of things happen which aren't. I mean, so they go to, they find a compass, they go to a planet to try and hunt down the treasure. They decide it's in the mountain, they go in there. Consistently through the adventure, the pirate woman, I think her name is V or whatever, boasts about being an excellent kind of treasure hunter, and then she kind of gets things wrong, or she makes mistakes, and there's Omega who then corrects her, and like she actually Omega uses her own intelligence and her own intuition to actually find the actual way through the puzzles. And I thought that'd be like the message of the episode, that don't be arrogant. Or, beginners can also be quite good at what they're doing, but I mean, no one really actually acknowledges or praises Omega, or there's not that landing of that kind of motif. But actually, she is, doing well at this treasure hunting thing. So I guess that's not the message of the episode. That just happens that Omega's really good at it. But it's a bit odd. I mean, and then yeah, they get attacked by like a really weird creature thing, which I guess is like common all over Star Wars. So it's really bitter that I went from Horizon Zero Dawn to Jedi Fallen Order, and I'm still battling beasts and stuff, and I'm like, I want to get away from. I just want to like kill people, There's a quote taken out of context and get me imprisoned. So yeah, attacked by a creature, the gang gets split up. It's a minor inconvenience which doesn't actually cause anything. The three clones who get split away don't have their own adventure. We cut away briefly to them as they're exploring a tunnel and have a couple lines of dialogue which aren't, sensitive or anything. Hunter, Omega, and V have their own thing with a tunnel, which could have easily happened with the three there, and then immediately they connect up again. So that was a bit of a detail which wasn't really necessary. I'm not sure why they put it in from a storytelling point of view. And then they find the treasure, and for some reason, when you take the treasure out of the hole, it activates this giant mecha suit, and I was like, holy whoa, there's a mecha here now. Where did that come from? Why are we in a mecha episode? A mech. And yeah, it's odd, because normally, I mean, what does the device do? Why does removing the device activate the mech? Is the mech meant to be there to kill anyone who steals the treasure? Because I assume the mech was actually the real treasure all along. This, treasure wasn't actually treasure. It was a part of the component of how the mech operated. The mech would be invaluable. It's ever used as a weapon or something else. I mean, I guess it could just be like the more expensive guard tool for the treasure. I guess it depends on what's more expensive, the mech or the treasure. The mech comes alive. I instantly have Horizon Zero Dawn flashbacks again, because it looks exactly like one of the creatures in Horizon Zero Dawn. Admittedly, they're like the only docile one in Horizon Zero Dawn, when it's actually the vantage points and the checkpoints, but This one isn't. This one has like really cool lasers. Kills one of the droids, which I actually kind of thought was sad, but then she was like, ah, it's fine, I backed him up. And I'm like, okay, I guess morality means nothing to these droids. And then to stop the creature, they put the thing back in, but that causes the treasure to melt. I don't know if that's deliberate or an accident, and that kind of defeats the whole guard dog theory. So yeah, what happens, and they leave no off better than they were. The cold opening of what would pass for a cold opening, the opening of the first scene of this episode, they're all wearing kind of like civvies, or at least like the clothes and their armor. I'm not sure if we've seen that before. We have seen them out of their armor. I think there's at least 1 or 2 episodes where they go undercover. I think this was an episode where they're just like chilling, not in their armor. That was interesting. So on that note, that's my thoughts. Again, most of my reactions to Bad Batch are fairly brief because I don't have an entirely huge amount to say. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna now do a reaction to the new Dungeons and Dragons trailer. Yes, I am. Yes, I am, really. And then I'm gonna play a couple of hours of Jedi Fallen Order. Maybe get close to finishing, if I'm not finishing. On my gaming channel, because I don't start work until afternoon tomorrow, so I can speed up a bit later. Yay! All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in a few minutes.